mute this.
I got it right here.
Yep, right there. Like I said, mute it. What is wrong with you? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of the No Shot Podcast.
No shot.
No Shot.
Podcast.
That's distracting. I have epilepsy. You can't do that. There you go. Atta girl.
But when I gotta talk, I gotta do this.
Oh, okay. that's like pass. Oh wait, mine doesn't do that.
Yeah, you got a button on the top, turd.
That's stupid.
But you got multi features.
Yeah, this is gonna. I'm definitely gonna have it.
That'll give you a seizure on the blinking red.
100%. Everybody, welcome back. Episode 2. What's up, buddy? It's been a while.
Yeah, I know. You decided to be a good friend and come home now.
Yeah, I know. I was bored. I was like, I feel bad for Christian, so I decided to show up again.
It's crazy. I felt bad for myself, so I ran away.
There you go. I found him, actually. That's why we're doing this. But we're back, episode 2. This episode is called Turn Up the Stereotypes, because if you don't know this, Christian and I are both Hispanic.
Latinos,
sorry.
Hispanic Latinos, to be exact. I'm sorry, wait. Hispanic Latinos.
There you go. They were really confused. Sorry, repeat yourself one more time.
Hispanic Latinos.
There we go.
Hispanic Latinos.
And we were going to film like 3 episodes back in North Carolina, but we didn't because we were just exhausted. But we got really good feedback on the first episode, so if you watched the first one, you dropped a like. Thank you so much. Welcome back.
I messed up. I had my microphone on my collar, and it was grinding against my beard, getting all up in there, so it sounded like...
Literal amateur.
I got yelled at a lot.
Yeah.
My mother was not impressed.
Nope. And that's a perfect segue for this episode. Like we said, we're both Hispanic. My mom's Colombian, born and raised in the streets of Colombia, Bogota. Your mom
is Mexican. She is from America, but she was part of the drug cartel in Mexico that my grandmother got her from, pretty much. It was intense. My gosh, I can't speak sometimes.
Are you okay?
No, man, I think I'm having a stroke.
I was about to say, I think you are.
Stroking out. Just like you with musical lyrics. You can't
I know. I
can't sing them. You just sound like you're...
Yeah, if I haven't heard the song before 7th grade, I don't know the words. But, so the reason why I'm glad we didn't record in North Carolina this episode.
Because of not Aquaman. Jeez. Well, look, there was Black Panther 2 had a water villain, Namor. He was in the water. He's like Aquaman, except Aquaman doesn't have feathers on his feet.
Yeah, that was weird. That's not like a comic thing at all. They just added that. They added that so that they didn't have to pay royalties to the original creator.
Or they did it because...
Yeah, okay. So spoilers if you haven't seen Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We're gonna talk about the opening scene.
Forever.
So the introduction of Namor. Like that's not
Namor.
He's literally Namor the Submariner. Like he was the only person who said his name like that.
He did.
Everybody else was like Namor, and he's like Namor. What was
I don't know. I thought he was like the water devil or something.
I don't know. Water serpent.
The flying devil serpent thing.
The ankle thingy.
Oh, Angie's calling me.
Who?
Angie.
Do you have to take this?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore it. I don't care about him.
Okay. So, anyways, they do a little not a montage. There's like a little fight scene where you don't see who this person is. Then the first introduction on screen where he says his name is Akukuta. What is it?
Yeah, a kukukuto.
I was like, dude, who thought of that? Anyways.
Basically a cockatoo.
Yeah.
Basically what his name is in America's version.
A cockatoo? And then he goes, but my enemies call me Namor.
Yeah.
But anyways, the introduction to where you finally see him and he finally talks on screen, and they got upset in the movie about it, is because this Mexican man illegally comes into the country through the waterways and exploits their natural resources.
Yes, and then next thing you know, he just takes over.
And he's the villain.
Yeah. So an illegal Mexican coming into someone else's land to pretty much rule it.
What we're trying to say is we have to cancel Disney. Disney clearly hates Hispanics.
Especially mine.
Yeah. Like, if that's not stereotyping, I don't know what is. Like,
that,
nobody's talking about it.
Nobody talks about it.
That's
nobody
wild.
blinks an eye.
Because they don't care about us.
Because it's Namor.
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 Literally, I just did not get that. But anyway, so we're gonna. That was just like a fun thing.
Yeah, it was just a funny little thing.
We were like, man.
Marvel, $2.7 million each.
Yeah.
We'll
Otherwise,
start
this
talking more
episode
if we
will
want.
never come down.
Forever and
Everyone's
ever.
gonna realize that Marvel does not like.
Mexicans.
Yep. Any Latinos really?
Nope.
None.
Nope.
But so we both grew up. What was like one of the funniest things like your family has as like a cultural thing?
I don't know. We always eat tamales on Christmas. That's just a thing that we do.
We eat Thanksgiving food. Like we're kind of normal like that.
You eat Thanksgiving food?
Yeah, it's like
on Christmas?
Thanksgiving food and Christmas food is the same food.
That's messed up.
What
shouldn't
tamales is better?
You shouldn't be eating Thanksgiving food on Christmas because Christmas food needs to be
It's
eaten
not
on
like
Christmas.
the food you made from Thanksgiving.
It's probably leftovers.
Yeah, it is.
Just put it in the freezer for 20
Yeah,
minutes.
freeze it for like a month and a half. It's fine. It'll be
no
good.
big deal.
No big deal. But no, Christmas Day. Well, no, we celebrate on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we do Christmas Eve too, but that's just because it fit better for families.
No, like culturally in Colombia, like they always like celebrate on Christmas Eve, and then it's like Christmas Day, like we never like see the family.
See, I really don't know because I'm kind of a failure to my Mexican culture. So, I mean,
Jeez.
tamales was always like the thing growing up. We would always go to my grandma's, eat tamales on Christmas Day.
Wait, you had the
And
Mexican candy too, though.
Yes, Mexican candy.
Disgusting.
Delicious. So good.
Literally,
Literally delicious watermelon sucker dipped in chili powder. Can't go wrong.
literally, it's as bad as it sounds. And then what was the paper with the
The wafers?
Glue? It was glue. It was brown glue.
No, it was goat milk caramel.
That was goat milk?
Caramel.
No, that
Caramel.
was goat milk.
Yeah, it's made from goat milk.
That's disgusting. I can't believe
Abuelas.
you never
Yeah.
told me that.
I did. It says on the wrapper.
I
Goat milk caramel, smaller between two paper, communion crackers.
I feel like the fact that it's goat milk is just disgusting.
Look, you guys don't narc at the margaritas.
Yeah, because that's good. What was I gonna say? We went to the quinceañera too in downtown.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was
don't
how long
remember.
ago was that?
I don't know. Someone was 15.
09, 10, 2010.
010, 011, maybe.
When was your last quinceañera? December 08.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a downtown party for like my great uncle, and then next thing you know, his wife was like giving him a lap dance. That was a little odd. And I was like 13.
That's close family right there, man. To see
I was
that.
like, okay, we don't gotta do that.
No, they're like, nah, we're good.
Yeah.
They're like, just soak it in.
Mariachi band's going insane over there. They're like,
Dude, that's like Abuelito for Anoga this year.
oh yeah, just dancing up a storm, telling the mariachi band how to play, how to sing.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
literally, if you watch the vlog, you can hear me say to them, give it 2 songs and Abuelito will start taking over.
It wasn't even 2 songs. It was literally 30 seconds into the first one.
And then he didn't even know the word. That's where I get it from. He doesn't know the words either. Because he would start the song and then he was like pointing at the head guy.
He's like, yeah.
Say the next line so I remember.
Yeah.
Please.
Your turn. Your turn.
Cumpleaños. Is it that? No. Yes? No.
Yeah, messing up.
But also, the other big part of our lives was the Mexican Village.
Yes.
Tell them what the Mexican Village is.
Mexican Village is a dispensary.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Mexican Villages are my family's restaurant. My grandma and her brother started it in 1957 back in downtown Detroit.
Yep.
And it expanded to Utica. And, yeah, it's been around since the 80s.
Yeah.
In Utica, and then since 57 in downtown.
And you worked there when we were in 8th grade, right? Didn't you
Yeah,
start in
I
8th grade?
started there when I was 13, so I'm 28 now, so I still pick up shifts here and there. So, I mean,
Dude, you've been working
15
there.
years?
15 years. You were working there longer than you were alive when you first started.
I know.
That's crazy. And then I started working there in 11th grade.
Yeah, like 2 years after me, maybe 3.
I think it was 3.
Ninth grade, 9th or 10th grade.
I think it was 10th. I was in high school. I remember that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but you didn't have your license just yet.
No. No, but we had a lot of good memories there. We used to, us and our 2 friends, Josh and Anthony, we were the best busters to ever run through that place. Still are.
We were like the squad. Like,
We were the nerd herd, remember?
was it Nerd Herd?
Yeah, that's what Manny would call us.
Yeah, because we were a bunch of losers.
Yeah, he's like, ladies!
Yeah.
And we're like, man, you gotta stop saying that!
You know, it offends me.
Dude, Manny was the best there because he just didn't care. Because you remember when we were taking the picture, he was like taking a picture of this group of ladies, right? It's a busy Friday night.
Yeah, he's like, suck it in, ladies.
That was or he'd be like, suck it in, kitty cat.
I know.
I'm like, dude, you can't.
And then it wasn't even like a 1, 2, 3 smile. It's like, all right, suck it in, picture, boom, and he's gone.
And half the time it was a bad picture, but they were like, we love you so much.
Yeah.
There were so many good memories. I remember one of my first shifts there, I got harassed by a family.
Yeah.
So I was
a lot of harassment.
Yeah.
A lot of
there's
harassment.
a lot. They're like, if you're a guy there and they're like, you look 16, they're like, they'll make a comment.
Well, the male wait staff was always far more superior than the female wait staff. I mean,
in appearance.
And we definitely got a lot of compliments for that.
Yeah.
Like not me because I'm fugly. But,
yeah, no, same here. They're like, why do you let that guy out?
I know. He's like,
they're like, put him back there.
Tax purposes, we have to hire a variety.
There's a quota.
Yeah, he meets it.
Yeah, he's the Hispanic one.
Yeah.
Like, we only need 2, and that was us every time.
So, yeah, we always got a lot of compliments on the male wait staff. Never the female wait staff.
It was weird. That's
Rough
like,
times,
I feel like
rough times.
we were the only restaurant where that happened.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Butts were always being touched by
Yeah.
customers.
I remember
People were taking pictures of us.
Not because they were laughing at us though.
Yeah, mostly
for
us.
us.
Like,
For us.
Look at this scumbag right here.
Yeah, I think one of my most traumatic memories was when one of my first times when I started serving. It was a Sunday night, and I was closing.
Yeah,
it was
Sunday
like
nights are the worst.
Sundays are the worst at restaurants, or at least at the Mexican
Let
Village.
me tell you why Sundays are the worst. First of all, I have this philosophy. Here's the thing. Monday through Saturday, you're doing whatever you want, living your life however you want because you don't care. Sunday, you wake up, you go to church, you ask for forgiveness, you repent of your sins. You're like, all right, I got a clean slate. I'm going to go to a restaurant and be rude and be cheap and yell at people because you know why? I already asked for forgiveness. So
now
let me
they're
start
restarting.
all
Yeah.
over again.
They're like, I got to start my new thing for when I go back next week.
Sir,
Dude, if
my chips.
Oh my god.
My chips.
If you wave an empty chip bowl at me, I was taking at least 5 more minutes to
I was
get to
gonna
you.
poop in the bowl and give it to you. Honestly, like
The best
the
is
disrespect.
the best was when you bring them fresh chips out of the bin and then they complain. They're like, these aren't warm. I'm like, my guy, do you want me to cook them brand new for you? And then we would go put them in. We were so good at our jobs. We would go there, put them in the microwave, and when we would grab the bowl, the bowl would be burning. The plastic
bowl would be melting, and the chips were still cold.
Yeah, they're like, did you even do anything?
Feel the bowl.
I'm like, look at my fingerprints. They're gone from handling this bowl for you.
I had plastic burn marks on these 3 fingers.
Yeah, I could commit crimes with 3 fingers because of the plastic melting off my fingerprint.
Right. No prints. I'm good to go.
You know what my favorite thing though is? When a guy would roll in on a date, right? And he would act like a complete hardo. He's like I'm like, oh, here's your chips. This is the mild. Would you like the hot? He's like, oh, dude, what do you got that's hotter than this, man? Like, I could eat the sun, dude. I just need your hottest stuff. So then I would make it my mission. Like, I would give this guy medium hot. So what you do is you take pepper flakes, throw in a half a spoonful, but then you get the green chili. Obviously,
That crushed jalapenos,
yeah.
maybe.
Then you mix it in with the normal hot, and you just like see this guy's reaction, and he takes a bite, and then he's like crying on impact of it hitting his mouth. He's like, yeah, I guess this will do. He's like, you don't got anything? I'm
so
like,
much pollen in the vents causing me to cry.
I'm like, dude, oh no, we can't get you hotter. He's like, no, this is fine for now. He's like, in case she wants some, like, I don't want it to be any hotter
I
than
don't
this.
want Brittany to burn her tongue off.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, dude. And then it doesn't get touched the rest of the time there.
Like, it wasn't really my thing. I didn't care
Yeah,
for
he's
it.
like, no, it was hot, but, like, it had no flavor. That was my favorite. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you can't hang. It's fine.
It's fine. You don't gotta prove anything. Like,
Yeah,
we
you're
don't
just
care.
embarrassing
If
yourself.
you want a hotter hot, we'll give you a hotter hot. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I'm just, like, we get it. You're embarrassing yourself on the date. You're fumbling the bag. So
Yeah.
he didn't want to finish it off. He's like,
Right.
if I try to eat any more of this, it's done.
So, some other. I mean, we could probably
Oh,
go all day with these.
Oh, for
stories.
sure.
It's insane.
My favorite, when the lady threw up at the table twice and still wanted her ice cream.
saw this lady clipping her kid's toenails at a table. That was disgusting. It was like towards the end of the night. I was like, this is gross. My mom walked over there. She's like, you know what? This is extremely unsanitary. We can't have it. And she's just like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you're clipping toenails on the table while there's other people still in the restaurant.
I never
trying
saw
to
that.
eat.
I never
It's
knew
disgusting.
this happened. That's gross.
I mean, we've had Cinco de Mayo where people
Cinco
literally
de
walk
Mayo.
in at 11 o'clock right when we would open. Next thing you know, they're done with the liter in a half hour, and then they're throwing up in the middle of the floor.
Oh my!
That's disgusting.
Wait, you remember that it was the mom and the son, and she like forced the kid to eat.
Yeah, and then he threw up.
And then she's like, "Don't." He's just faking it. I'm like, no, that's
puke.
that's
No. It's fine. He's just
that's
dramatic.
really real puke. Like I'm the one cleaning it up right
Yeah.
now. I can tell you this is real.
And then he's like, I still don't feel good. So he went to the bathroom and threw up more.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that was
that's
the worst.
I don't get it. When you go to the bathroom, no, we're on the bathroom topic. When you go to the bathroom, how do you miss the toilet?
Oh my gosh.
Like, I understand. I've had some close calls having to make a number 2, and I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. But, like,
Stage 5, get it out!
I swear, people, like, straight up, we'll go. Like, what are you doing? Why are you spinning? Why is there poo on the wall? How did it get in the ceiling? Like,
the times where it'd be like, guys, we have a situation in the bathroom. I'm like, dude, no shot. And then
yeah,
I walk
those were
in.
the worst things.
It was like, oh, it was Daddy Daycare. Do you remember with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah,
he
he's
walks
just
in the
like-
bathroom. He's like, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, we gotta clean this right now. No shot. No shot.
I think I only cleaned one mess. I always pass it along to somebody else because I was senior busser. I also got fired like 22 times, but we're not counting that.
Hey, new guy. This is the rite of passage. You gotta clean up all the poop.
No, initiation was locking someone in the freezer with the lights off with one of the
Dude,
Mexicans
oh
from
my
the back.
gosh,
Oh,
dude, Santos. Santos. So
You
here's
just
what
hear this kid
happened.
screaming. Oh, great
Here's what
times.
happened. So I walk, and I was like 3 years on the job, so I don't even know why this happened. It's because I had a nice butt. The
Probably, I don't know.
dishwashers liked my butt.
Is this my water?
That's your water, yes. So here's what happened. I go as a good busser to go refill our salsa pitchers. I go in said cooler. I've done this a million times in my life. Then all of a sudden the lights go off. Again, this is probably the 1,000th time it's happened to me. No big deal. Then
This time we locked a little Mexican.
No. Here's what happened. The door closed, the light goes off. I'm like, ha ha. The door opens. I'm like, finally, I'm getting out. Then Santos comes in.
Yeah.
Then the door closes again. And I'm standing by the salsa, and I'm just like, this is what I hear. I hear, and I'm like, no! And I just take this salsa pitcher, and I'm holding it, and I feel his arm just grabbing my arm as I'm trying to keep him as far away from me as possible. And I'm like, get me out of here. This isn't funny.
And we finally opened the door.
Yeah, and then I pushed him with the salsa pitcher, and I'm like banging on the door, and I'm trying, and like it was like 3 people on the other side, and then I finally get out, and I was like, I'm never getting salsa here again.
No.
They tore that room down right after that happened, actually.
A few more times, a few more people.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
it was because of the expansion. It had nothing
Yeah.
to do with me, but I was just being dramatic.
I know. Oh, we had David the dishwasher that like
David.
dancing with
Oh
everybody.
my! Wait, what was the
And he
song they
like,
always
flick
played?
My nipple for some reason.
He learned it from me. He's like,
Probably
that guy likes
was-
the nipple touch.
What song? I don't know.
It was Vivir the
Oh, the Mark Anthony one.
Yeah.
Vivir, I can't remember.
Vivir via. It was a lot of V's. The 3
I'll
V's.
find it. I'll give you a little clip.
You pull that up.
A little snippet.
Let's see what else. Cinco de Mayo. We could probably almost do like a whole episode on Cinco alone.
Yeah, I don't want to get into
But
Cinco that much.
I loved
but-
Cinco. Cinco was a great time for money.
Yeah. Oh, remember that time we doubled? We busted in the morning, then served at night.
Oh,
and
my
it was like
goodness.
a competition because it was
Yeah.
It was me and Miguel, I think, in the ballroom, and then
was-
Anthony and you or something.
No,
or
it was me
somebody.
and Manuel.
Okay, and then we were like, let's see who can make the most, and
Yeah, that was a ruthless competition we had.
yeah, that was.
That was so much fun though.
Yeah, I always felt like I was dying after Cinco because
Oh, my goodness.
Stop running all day, and your only benefit was making sure you doubled.
Dude,
If you
I
didn't
hit- yeah.
double, then you didn't.
Cinco is pointless unless you doubled, honestly.
Exactly. But it was always fun to double because you had everybody working. You had a double full staff.
And I wore my tightest black shirt because I was trying to get the most amount of tips ever.
Yeah.
My favorite compliment I ever got, and I tell people this all the time. One of the ladies, it was her birthday.
Do you have butt implants?
No, she was like, you look like Captain America, and I was like, listen, lady.
Don't you dare do that again because
I was
that
like,
is so good.
I was like, I could kiss you right now. I didn't say that, and I was like,
He didn't say it. He acted upon it.
I just did it. But
She
I
has
told
no
her,
teeth.
dude, looks don't matter. But either way, I said to her, I was like, listen, lady, I appreciate that compliment, but you still have to tip me.
Right.
What was the song?
Oh, it's my phone's. Being
Oh my,
dumb.
dude. You
Oh,
tell a story. I'm
Talking
gonna pull
about
it up.
tipping. He said tipping.
Okay.
Best thing. I want to talk to you people, customers. Look, you go to a restaurant. You tell your server, you are so nice. You're so
Vivir
great.
Mi Vida.
Yeah,
The Yo Fred remix.
Time out on my story. Give me a little
wanna-
snippet.
you wanna play?
Just a little snippet.
We need, dude, this
No,
intro.
Come on, forward it a little
Wait,
bit. We
the
gotta-
intro though. We're about to get copyrighted.
Copyright, don't.
But when
anything
you
else
heard
about it.
when you heard that on the back, dude, you're just
It was
like,
wild. It just got wild.
dude, if you started a shift and that was playing, you knew it was gonna be a good night.
Yeah.
You were making at least $150.
Yeah. So going back to the tipping story, if you compliment a server, just
my
know
God.
that doesn't pay a bill.
100%.
You got a $30 bill, you tip $5, but then you write on that little note, "Thank you for the great service."
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
turn in "thank you for the
Yeah.
great service" to the credit card
That's
company
perfect
or
for the
my
holidays
card,
right now.
for my car payment. That doesn't pay it.
Dude, nothing was the worst. Like, like if a guy's on a date and he comes and he daps you up, he's like,
yeah.
bro, dude, thank you
was
so
so
much.
good,
You
thanks
took
for
care of us, bro. Like, this was the best date I've ever been on.
no
Like, thank
problem,
you so
man.
much, dude.
You're welcome. Happy to do it, but you know what? Thanks for that $2 on 50.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. I'm like,
I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
Yeah, don't get tip me in compliments.
No,
that was
that
the
doesn't pay a
worst.
bill. Like the compliments we appreciate.
Yeah.
But realize that servers are tips only, pretty much. They're
Yeah.
hourly. Like my hourly at the time was like $2.35.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Come on now.
It's the how far are we? Dude, we're already at 22 in. We're
All
gonna
right,
have
that's
to
fine,
try-
fine.
We're gonna have
But,
to.
all right.
All right, one final.
Taking away from the Mexican village really quick because
Yes.
we're on the stereotypes.
Yes.
What was one thing that always got called?
Dude.
That people thought was offensive.
Oh, well, one time when I went to, so I worked at the Flower Barn before I worked at the Village on Hall Road. And so one of my first days, there was like some authentics there that worked there too. And I guess they had said to the owner, like, hey, who's the new Mexican guy? And I was like, first of all, I'm Colombian. Just get it right. Like, we're not going to do that ourselves
we do
too.
drugs over here.
Yeah.
We don't do the
Coffee and
landscape.
cocaine, baby. That's what Colombia does.
Mexico's all about landscaping.
We like grass.
Look, I'll eat into it. I love cutting grass. But sorry for the minor technical difficulty. My friend over here doesn't know how to be technical.
Oh my gosh. Listen, you're going to edit this podcast. Wait, why does
right.
it look so crooked?
Yeah, it's crooked. Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
So going back to the stereotype stuff, as you can't see me, but you can hear me. I love cutting grass. But one of the things that kids always would make fun of me on that they thought was offensive was calling me a beaner.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I started thinking it was offensive, so I was like, dude, come on, don't call me that. But I didn't care because, oh, okay. Because there was a Beaner's coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
And white people worked there. They weren't even Mexican.
You're like, you're not allowed here. This is for our beaners.
Yeah, but
Yeah, beaners was I never got that either.
I mean, I got the go cut the grass. And it's like, I enjoy it.
Everyone was like, "Oh, you're Colombian? Do you have cocaine?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude. I'm in 7th grade with just kilos on me."
Yeah, I mean, I did have a mustache in 5th grade.
You did. You had a good mustache, man.
I had a little peach fuzz everywhere. It was
Yeah.
dark. Pretty much. Was
When did you rocked it hard in 9th grade?
8th grade, I shaved it.
Yeah, but then
That was
came
the first
back.
time I ever shaved. Was in 8th
Dude,
grade.
do you remember the first time you shaved?
Yeah, 8th grade.
I almost cried. I was so nervous.
I
That'll be a different episode.
Yeah.
Different episode. But
Yeah, we'll talk about our experiences at a different time, but not those experiences.
puberty.
Yeah, puberty experiences,
Yeah.
driving experiences, that stuff.
All the things that come with life,
But yeah, I mean, I guess let's wrap it up.
Yeah,
for
I
now.
mean, yeah, we can't. This is probably gonna be one of our longer ones.
eat Mexican candy for Christmas and tamales, and
Don't
you're good to go.
Don't eat the Mexican candy. Whatever.
Come
you
to
eat.
Mexican Village.
Yes.
This video is sponsored by Mexican Village. Free bowl of chips and salsa as you sit down. Dine in only, no carryouts.
What a deal! Don't miss out now.
Trust me. It's a deal.
It's sponsored by Custom Creations. There was a little controversy with our last episode.
Yeah, Custom Creation designs anything and anything you want.
Yes.
I said anything twice, but that's fine
Because
I want
that's
you
how
to know
many-
they do anything and anything you want.
Because that is what the Custom Creations way is. Full satisfaction guaranteed. Better than what you could even have thought of because they're more creative than you.
Because they're custom and they're creations.
Yes. 21 because it was established in
2021.
yeah.
Sweet. All right, guys. That wraps it up for today. Enjoy your time. Enjoy Mexican Village. And don't worry. Tip your servers. I'll cut your grass too. Goodbye.
I don't have kilos of cocaine, I promise.